Hello guys, my name is Zane, coming back from another video, and this may be helpful if you have a pet that likes mealworms or superworms. These are mealworms, I believe. They could be superworms. I think they're mealworms. These things are mealworms. Now, what I did, I'm shocked. Usually, a few mealworms die here and there. Not one of mine that I found. I'm pretty sure one of them died. That I've seen from the top, all of this is shed. I mean, there's some you can see moving, I guess, but not one of them have I seen died. And this is going to be a tutorial on how to breed them if you really I hate buying food. It's so irritating. What I like about these guys is you don't have to feed them every day. Like, once a week. And if you're the forgetting kind, if you forget sometimes, it don't matter. As long as you feed them within 3 weeks, they should be good. And basically, I'm not sure if all lizards or geckos. I have a leopard gecko, which I'm gonna bring out and show you. But he will eat them small. I'm not sure if yours are picky. But once they're big, don't feed them at all. I have a couple of spiders, and there's a superworm down there. I tried to feed him a superworm. I guess only red ants eat them and geckos. So I'm gonna go get Rusty. His name is Rusty. He is shy. Come here, Rusty. This is Rusty. He's a leopard gecko. I called him Rusty. I don't know why. I just figured he likes Rusty. He likes to be held, but he sometimes bites. He's so cute. He's so cute. Look at his eyes. So basically, all you have to do is listen. You don't even have to watch this video. So you're like, "Ugh, I hate your iPhone." Just listen to me. You don't really have to watch unless you want to see my cute gecko. So basically, what I did was, usually if you've seen a video, they say, they basically say, separate them when they have their when they're in their cocoons. Me, I didn't separate them. I kept them in one jar, and they did nothing to each other. So you don't have. I didn't do it. I mean, you might want to just for safeties. And don't get mad if it doesn't work for you. It works for me perfectly fine. So if it doesn't work for you, your worm's either unhealthy or you forgot to do something to them. Me, put them in the jar. I put beetles in a small container, not like a bottle container, something with a wider opening so you could just pour them into another container. But once they're hatched, make sure to put them in a jar like this. It could be smaller, but they don't put them in this. I don't know if you could see it, but they made a crack in it, and they were getting out. But they're all in here. Rusty's like, I smell them. Rusty, you want back in your container? Okay, I'm gonna put them back. Come here. Say bye. Bye. So that's Rusty. You do want to wash your hands. I didn't. Spiders aren't eating the superworm. So basically, you put them in a jar, buy 2 superworms. You're going to have to still buy more superworms for him until they grow, until they breed. Basically, just don't forget to feed them once every 3 weeks. I mean, I'd prefer once every week to make them healthy, but if I forget to feed my goldfish. I do, and it died. Not because of me, though. It didn't die because of me. I was surprised. It died because they told Rainy to do it because I forgot. Rainy poured the whole thing in there. Almost the whole thing. And it killed my fish. I don't really care. These guys, they're really not hard. You don't even have to look at them. All you have to do is take 2 out to feed your pet. And basically just stick them on a shelf. I'm going to close this so you don't see my whole room. I just stick them right here. You can't see it because it's dark, but it's a shelf. You can put them in this too. This is an Orby thing we had. Yeah, it's dirty. Or you can put them in here. I wouldn't prefer this though, because if you feel it to the top, they can get out. I actually have a caterpillar in here. You can't see it. You kind of see that dark. Okay, now you can see it. That is my caterpillar. Now it's gonna turn into a beautiful, beautiful butterfly. And then when I get a house, a mansion, technically, because I'm gonna be a singer and I'm gonna be maybe rich. I'm gonna get a glass thing in my backyard and I'm gonna put butterflies in it. Cause why not? Everyone lives in style. Everyone has their own styles. Did that spider literally just die right now? I'm confused. What? How did you just... What? Oh, no, it's right there. Oh. What are you holding, spider? It's like a bunch of ants put together, but it could be eggs. If it's eggs, I swear. No. You best be keeping your eggs in there. They best not get out. Well, I guess they're daddy long legs. They can't do a thing, but I have a cut on my hand because of a cat that we have. Can't see it. Oh, can you see it now? See that little mark? Yeah, it was bleeding. Yeah, I got it today. So, this is a basic tutorial. Usually it takes 8 minutes for them to explain, because they do the day thing and watch it grow. For me, it works. I mean, and if you're not the patient type, this takes about 1 to 2 weeks if they're full grown. If 1 to 2 weeks to be in their cocoon ready to turn into beetles. FYI, if you're the kind of person like you had superworms and then all of a sudden there's beetles, don't worry. They turn into beetles, they lay eggs, and then the eggs become superworms. Yes, it's like a tadpole. The tadpoles turn into frogs. The frogs, well, some part frog, and then it just grows more. The same thing with a worm. It grows to a big worm. Then in about 1 to 2 weeks, I could be wrong, it grows into a beetle or in a cocoon, and then about 1 week to 2 more weeks of waiting. Yes. No, it'll probably take about, for me, like 5 days. Yeah, it's not really a week, it's close. And they'll become beetles. Basically, stick them in a jar, feed them once a week if you forget. At least don't forget for, I said 3 weeks. I'm going to change my mind, 2 weeks. I mean, it can be 3, but I would prefer feeding them once every 2 weeks. But 3 weeks you can skip, And do not, I repeat, do not have these where wind blows. Watch this. It goes everywhere. It's messy. Trust me. And I'm pretty sure you wouldn't like to see a bunch of millions of shedded skin on your couch floor, room. I don't know where you're going to have these. What I would do is, basically, these superworms, I just stick them on the door. Like, no matter how hot it is, I don't give them special treatment, and they're doing fine. I feed them, yeah. When they're little, you want to start feeding them to make them grow. But once they're big, you don't have to feed them at all. Because starvation makes the feeding process faster for them to turn into beetles. As you can see here, they're eating right now. Well, you can't really see it. You see a bunch of superworms there, they're eating. I'll put that back. I put a thing over here. I do have a beetle. There's my beetle. You kind of see the beetle. Yep, that's my beetle. I'm going to put you back where you were. So, please like and subscribe to my channel. I might do more of these depending on if these guys have babies or an egg. This is simple too. I mean, they've probably been in that drawer for 3 weeks and I haven't fed them, and both of them are still alive. So it's kind of like that. Well, bye guys.